We've got the pineapple hair, we have the gym outfit on, sports bra, vest, leggings, and we are ready to go to the gym. Hold on, I feel like you're too far. This is going to hopefully be a informative series on shaping up, being healthy and feeling good in your skin. The main thing is that I think what people think is healthy and what fitness is a bit skew with, because fitness should be about doing something that you enjoy, that is an activity that you don't dread, that you get some form of like oomph out of it. So when I used to go to the gym, I used to hate it because I was only there to lose weight, and I felt like I was punishing myself for the fact that I'd eaten a bag of crisps. Rubbish! Eat a bag of crisps. Crisps are fine. You need to ask yourself why you want to change your body, and if it is to look like somebody else, don't do it. If it's to be smaller because you think that will make you happier, don't do it. Find yourself having days where you're not thinking about, if only my body looked like this, or if only I ate like this, then I would be a better person or a more beautiful person. Like, none of that is true. Often when people go on a diet, misconception is that you need to go on low calories, not eat anything tasty, only eat vegetables and some protein. Rubbish! Unfortunately, that ends up being for some people an unhealthy route, because it's never going to be healthy to restrict yourself of yummy foods. It's never going to be healthy to eat really low calories. I just want more food. I don't want to feel like you're going to eat your own arm because you're so hungry. That isn't healthy. That is a horrible diet that you shouldn't be on. When you eat really low calories, you drop some of your muscle, and therefore you don't then look as toned. You might lose weight, but actually then you've lost muscle, which means that you may have then lost strength. And I don't want to lose strength because I like to lift heavy things. We're gonna get on with the day because I've been talking for 12 freaking minutes. Gym. Unfortunately, when we get into this whole journey, we think more about losing weight than we do about being healthy. I think that definitely from a young age, oh, I'm gonna be healthy, I'm gonna lose weight. I remember at 16 I went on a diet, and it consisted of Special K for breakfast, a cheese baguette for lunch with one tiny little Tasmanian, are they called Tasmanian Devils? Oh, they were like Cadbury's, they were like Freddos. I swear there's Freddos about these days, which they used to be like 10p, and I think now they're like £1. So the baguette, that lunch, and then dinner I would just have like a normal dinner, and that was it. And when I think about, I probably wasn't getting in, well, 100% I didn't focus on getting in any protein. Micronutrients, I didn't even think about fibre and healthy micronutrients and good fats for your hormones and stuff like that. Losing weight doesn't equate to being healthy, and low calories doesn't equate to being healthy. Being healthy doesn't always equate to losing weight. So how to lose weight is you want to be in a calorie deficit. So you want to burn this many calories and you don't want to eat more than that, because if you eat more than what you're burning, you're going to be in a surplus where you gain weight. If you eat roughly the same as what you're burning, you stay the same. And if you eat a bit less than what you're burning, then you lose weight. Before you get into any sort of trying to lose fat, if you don't eat healthy, try to do that first. Try to change how you see food and how you eat before you attempt to go on any sort of diet. So there's a whole load of science that it takes a long time to figure out. My top tips for a healthier lifestyle whilst also trying to lose some fat is focus on your protein and your fibre consumption. Good fibre for good health, digestion, vegetables, fruit, whole grains, pulses, nuts. Don't cut out carbs because you are going to need them. Carbs help transport protein to your muscles. They give you energy, restore glycogen in your muscles, which give your muscles like a nice sort of and if you take carbs away, we take a lot of water away, but then we also take the glycogen depletes and we get really like soft and flat. Protein, make sure you're having good lean protein with all of your meals. That can include fish. I eat a lot of tuna, prawns, cod, sometimes mackerel, sometimes salmon. They are higher in fats, good fats, but I much prefer to eat peanut butter instead. Then you've got your chicken, your beef, lamb. I don't eat meat, so I'm like, what other meat is there? Oh my gosh. Beef is cow, lamb is sheep, pork, turkey. Some are a little bit, again, higher in fats than others, so a lot of people stick to like chicken. Then you get protein in things like cheese, Greek yogurt, so whey protein you can buy from the shop. You can get vegan protein powder. They are forms of getting in protein, which people find the hardest, but once you've nailed that, you're laughing. Carbs, I said the fibrous fruit, veg, grains and stuff. Good fats, I always stick to nuts, your salmon, your mackerel, avocado, coconut oil. You want to get all those foods in for health. You know, when I first started being healthy, I remember someone saying peanut butter was healthy, so I'd get like crunchy sunpat and just eat the whole jar. The sunpat, it's more processed and they add sugar to it. Almond butter, cashew butter, which is a dream. I need to get some cashew butter. When I thought I was being healthy, I replaced crisps with nuts, and I would just eat bags and bags of nuts. Now, nuts are great, but they are very high in fat, which means that they are very high calories, and not all calories are bad. No calories are bad, but there is a ratio of food in which you should have dependent on your goals. It's about finding this balance of food and also being wise with the food choices that you make. And again, like, it all depends on your goals. If you want to have a wide range of macronutrients, you want to get in your proteins, your carbs and your fats. My opinion is get healthy, eat healthy foods. Don't assume that being healthy is about going on a diet, but also don't assume that losing fat is about eating healthy foods. How I work out macros, how I work out what is a good amount of protein, carbs and fats for me to have in my diet. To work out the calories which I should have. Generally, rule of thumb for maintenance, I would say go your body weight in pounds times, for us girls, probably times 16. So I would say my maintenance is around 2,000 calories. So being a deficit, I would probably go anywhere between my body weight in pounds times 12 to 15. 1 gram of protein equals 4 calories. There's 9 calories to 1 gram of fats. There's 4 calories for 1 gram of carbs. Now, I've decided that I want to do a cut. So I do my body weight times 14, because that is what I'm using calculation for a deficit, which is 1,800 basically. I decide that I'm definitely going to up my protein slightly whilst I am trying to maintain my muscle whilst I'm going to be in a little bit of a deficit. So I then go my body weight times, let's say 0.9 for now, which is about 120 grams of protein. Fats, I'm going to stick to my body weight times 0.5, which is 65 grams. So 1,800 minus 120 times 4, because that is how much protein I'm having in calories, minus 65 times 9, which is minus my fats in calories, and that leaves me with 735. So then I divide that by 4 and that leaves me with 180. So 180 grams of carbs is what I'm going to aim to have, and I'm going to make sure that I am getting in my protein, carbs and fats. Okay, again, that doesn't mean I will go and eat lots of junk food, but nor does it mean I will just eat fruit and veg and protein. I'm going out for dinner tonight, and I went out for afternoon tea last week with my mum, and I can still see results. And I want you to know that you can be healthy and lose body fat without changing your whole life and completely going crazy over it. Okay, I'll see you later. That's it for now. Bye.